I'm here at La Unique Sewing Studio, and I'm sewing on my industrial sewing machine, and I am that dress that I was telling you guys about, my India fashion inspired wedding dress. And I tell you, I am going to be doing themed wedding dresses. I decided to not have a full lace at the bottom and to make it more of a lace hem, and I cut it off and I turned it on the wrong side and did like a decorative lace hem at the bottom from the inside. Oh, and today is July the 22nd, 2015, of course, and the time is 7:39 p.m. I've been in the studio since I got here about 5 something. I was supposed to get here earlier, but messing around with my son, I ended up coming in late because he wanted me to drop him off. His job is like right across the street from my shop. So right now I am sewing this hem, and I want you guys to walk with me. See, I cut the lace and I made it just a decorative lace trim on the inside, just something extra that I like to do, embellishment extra. So I'm going to finish this off, and then I got to sew this. I was going to blind hem this, but I'm just going to sew a straight stitch going across and make it more like a decorative thing. And I probably use some decorative stitching from my other sewing machine, bordered the same decorative stitching. I did these. You can see those little stars from my other sewing machine. I might do that in white going around after I straight stitch this lace going around. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the bottom straight stitch going around. You see, if you can see that straight stitch going here. So let me finish this off, and hopefully I can start doing the next thing before I run out of time. I decided to do something different, and when I finish this, I'm gonna show you the armholes. I did with this camel color. I wanted the sleeves, it dropped down, the whole sleeve dropped down too low, and so I had to add another panel. So, and I overlaid it with lace, so it's pretty. And I'm going to top stitch it going around. I'm thinking about doing a bias trim around the top part, the rest of the arm of the lace. So I might end up doing that also to the garment. But so far I'm really liking the way, and I want to try to complete this before I go to work. I have to leave probably like at 9:25 to head out for work tonight, and I want to try to almost complete this garment so I can start on the next 2 dresses, because I really have went over my time for working on this garment. It was a garment that was already completed, that was online. I just had to add the buttons and other embellishments to it, but I decided just to go left, right, up, down, around, and to just come back to my original idea. That's the crazy part about when I'm sewing. I tend to surgery in the way. I tend to think I have a great idea, and usually it is a great idea, but then sometimes executing it is just like hard, and I'd be like, I could have just stuck to what I was doing before, because now I done made it too overworked, and I tend to do that sometime. I'll overwork a garment until I get kind of burnt out mentally working on the garment, and then I just put it to the side and say, well, when I get an idea for it again, I'll come back to it. And I don't want to do that anymore, because then I have a whole lot of incomplete garments that I started on with great ideas, and it just didn't pan out that way. It kind of fizzled out and end up just being on my I'll get to it sooner or later, hopefully sooner or later rack, you know, and I don't want that. I want everything to be completed on my line, all my dresses, so I need to complete everything before I can start my next line and stuff. I have a lot of garments that need to be completed, and my focus is for the next few weeks is to complete each garment. And then after that, then I can start booking my shows because all my garments are completed. All the labels will be inside the garment, and I'll be ready. So, so I'm doing that. So that's how that looks. Let me flip this up so I can show you a little better. That's how that looks, and that's going to be the inside hammer. You see, that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to run. I was going to serge this, but it's even, so it's almost all the same, like an inch. In some areas, I think it's a little lighter. I think it is. Let me look at this. This is right here, just a little. I want it to be, which I need to measure it to make sure that it is about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. It's 2 inches. Yep, 2 inches. This part that I knew that looked a little higher actually was just 1/16 of an inch too high. So I kind of eyeballed this when I was cutting it down. So it's actually in some cases it's a little, it's about 2 inches. Like here is like 1.5 inches. Let's see, not 1.5 inches, but like 1 inch and 7/8, I think. Yeah, at least it's consistent, you know. Some places get cut a little shorter than other places. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And I'm going to check the top stitching to make sure I like all, yeah, so far it's even. My top stitching on the outside, some of the lace is peeking on the outside, and I don't mind that. You know, it gives it a little character. So right there, the lace did not go all the way through here. So let me, this stitching, let me continue checking. That's the only mistake. Sometimes everything looks perfect and in one little area, like right here. I don't know if you see that. See right there, the stitches. You can't see the stitch on the outside of this camel color. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it from the outside, the pretty side of the garment, and start from 2 stitches down. Catch that and hold that thread. Just go kind of slow. Sorry about that. I didn't put my needle inside my garment. Now I gotta start over. Lift it up. Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. Just go slow and go 2 stitches past. Back stitch, 1, and that's it. That's perfect. Some things I'm such a perfectionist at till I don't like things to be out of place. I like everything to be in the order that I'm trying to do. See, let me see that now. You see that stitch, top stitch? Okay. I hope you can. So far so good. Now what I want to do, if you don't mind, I hope this works. I have to do another stitch going around, and I pray that this looks right. I'll end up putting a decorative stitch on top of this stitch to hide the straight stitch. Okay, so I'm putting it right at the edge, which I probably should. That's alright, because I should press, but it's alright. Okay, so I'm going to run this one across really quick. This is white thread that I'm using. It's white in the garment, so it's more. And I gotta make sure I hold this down because I don't want the hem to be puckering. So I gotta make sure I'm hitting around the curves, that it's curved, and doing it just right. Sometimes I'm never in a hurry. I used to be in a hurry when I was sewing, so I want to complete. I made so many mistakes. I still make little mistakes sometimes, but it's not major mistakes. I don't mind a mistake where it takes you to a different level and you end up creating something fabulous because of that serendipity mistake. And I have had mistakes where it messed up the fit of the garment because it was stitched wrong or it wasn't enough ease. And I try not to make mistakes like that because I hate having to take down the whole garment because I made a mistake in the fitting of the garment. I don't mind if the collar or the sleeve. Sometimes I have to take the sleeves off and redo the sleeves. I'll pin sleeves in and ease in the ease. But I'm trying to figure out another technique in putting in sleeves because sometimes sleeves can just drive me bonkers. Seriously. Because I hate getting puckers. And I know this one lady that I can't remember the name of the video that I watched, but find out, I'll let you know. She teaches how to set in sleeves and is how the professionals do it. And she used tie interfacing and sew that around and automatically gives the sleeve that curve, that cap. And as you stretch the tie interfacing around that curved part of the sleeve, and it is beautiful. I haven't tried it yet, but I have seen her do it, and I think it's just beautiful the way the sleeve looks when she's finished. So I'm going to try it on my next time I do a jacket, and I can't even see anything. I am so sorry. How long have I been sewing where you can't see anything? And so this is what I'm trying to do. I hope the light over here, because I got my laptop here in the back of the sewing machine. So almost done. I gotta make sure I'm watching my time. So if I don't finish this, I'll just do another part and show you. Because I'm at 13 minutes. I only got so I want to show you how I look finish and make sure that it's not puckering or anything. I pray that I do it right. That's why I'm going slow and watching what I'm doing and being extra careful not to have any puckering or pleats in it because I'm sewing on a curve. So very slow. I gotta set on a longer stitch length also to make sure that the stitches is not too tight. I hate when I do those itty bitty stitches when I'm doing something that is a top stitch and I make a mistake and have to take it out, and God, when I do the tight little stitches, it's hard, and you got to be careful that you don't pull the thread of the fabric when you're using your seam ripper. And I have seen a lot of people use tailors, the seamstress use the razor, and I am not comfortable using a razor. I'm almost done. Okay, I'm going to stop this because I don't want to go over my minutes because I tend to do that sometimes. But I'm going to do a part 2 and let you see how I look. Okay, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.